Ahoy there, and welcome to Big Red Journeys. I'm your host, Big Red, with Little Red and First Mate Elmo, because we're here for Captain Cookie's Pirate Weekend at Sesame Place. Again, one of the biggest tips I always have is double check the app, but also at the front entrance, you got the board here that shows all the times, meet and greets, parade, story times, activities, and even characters too that are on the menu for today to visit. So specifically, we're going to take mention of Cookiemonster. His visits are 11:30, 12:30, 2:15. Also specialty is Treasure Treats with Captain Cookie at 12 and 2 o'clock. Those are the special meet and greets that are additional charge. I believe they're $14.99. Captain Cookie will also be doing another meet and greet here in front of Abby's garden. And those are scheduled at various times of the day. This one is not, the story time is not included with this one. Also, there's a wonderful photo op here just to the left of Abby's garden. Look at this, how cute. Got an octopus there with an eye patch, a sunken ship, some fish around there. That's pretty cool. And wonderful timing, look at this. Captain Cookie's reporting for duty. So he's gonna do a nice little meet and greet here with all of his fellow pirates. Well, time to report to the captain. Captain Cookie, sir, how you doing today? Wonderful. Well, Big Red and Little Red are very proud to say that the ship is ready for sailing. We got it ready. The decks have been swabbed, including the poop deck. I'm not even going to tell you about the poop deck. And the galley is full of cookies for our journey. You ready to go? Wonderful. Okay, but I heard in good traditional naval fashion, we have to start a voyage with a joke. It's for good luck, of course. Okay, so why is it that pirates are so terrible with the alphabet? Because they spend their time at sea. I know, and C is your favorite letter, isn't it? Exactly. I know, so I think that's the best joke for good luck on this voyage. Well, it is time to go to guest services because we got to sign up for the specialty cookie treats with Captain Cookie, as well as pick up our specialty Furry Fun Fest book and sticker that we get for coming to each of the weekends. Okay, got our specialty book here and our sticker for this weekend. Captain Cookie's Pirate Weekend. It's a wonderful sticker. When you get this is only for season pass holders, okay? It's actually a pretty cool coloring book, but there's a specialty spot here just for that sticker to go through. There's one for Pirate Weekend, Abby's Magic Weekend, which I was here for the one that was last year, so if you want to check that out, I'm going to put a link to my video here from the last time they had the Abby's Magic Weekend. Ernie's Birthday Bash on January 27th and 28th. The weekend after is Elmo's Rockin' Birthday. Weekend after that, My Fuzzy Valentine. Oh, how cute. Super Grover's Everyday Heroes. I'm excited for that one. This is a really cool one because you get to meet with EMT, first responders, firefighters, police, and it's really cool. Tango's Forever Friends Weekend. This one carries a special place in my heart because they have a lot of the adoption and rescue agencies here in San Diego. They'll bring some friends that are actually available for adoption. Oscar's Trash-tastic Weekend, my favorite guy. I'm excited because I'm interested to see what this could potentially be. And Big Bird's Pajama Party Weekend. Who doesn't love wearing their PJs? Once you get 4 visits to any of the Furry Fun Fest weekends, you're going to get a special invitation to go have a special visit here on a certain day that's only available for those who made it with SeaWorld Park President Jim Lake. Time to head over to Big Bird's Beach Lawn because we got to catch the special pirate edition of a Furry Friends dance party. Now the dance party is going to be something that you pretty much should expect at every one of these weekends, but it will be themed to whoever that weekend is. So of course, pirate this one. I'm looking forward to what the superhero one's going to be. I'm kind of thinking what type of music that could be. It's always a fun time. Get to meet some characters, and usually they're also dressed up in their best costumes for that particular weekend. Oh, look at these friends I'm just running into right there. The one guy you can always count on to be there for you. The Count himself, and he's got a friend just like I do. Look at that. Oh, that's a lovely parrot. Look at that. Sit, stay, don't fly away. Very well trained, Count. You did a very good job. Grover? Oh, his depth perception's gone.
Oh no.
He has no depth perception. Oh no, it's just an eye patch. Oh, he's just being a pirate. That's okay. That makes sense. I thought he was a beauty pageant contestant for a second with the sash, but you know. To set sail, we need good luck, and that's with a pirate joke, of course, right? Did you know that becoming a pirate is becoming more expensive each and every day? Okay. Last time I went for a hook and a peg leg, it cost me an arm and a leg. Did that joke fly over like that parrot? and always a fun time to shake your peg leg, shake your booty, and have a good time with some of the characters there for the dance parties. Like I said, those are going to vary from weekend to weekend. The playlist and the songs, the theme is going to be different as well too. And the characters, great opportunity to dance and also take some photos with them because they're going to be dressed in some of those costumes. Some of them you won't be able to actually interact with at the front in Sesame Street, so might be your only opportunity to actually see them here. But now we're going to go back up to the front to Sesame Street because we're going to check out the story time with Captain Cookie.
Radar has the sniffles. He and Big Bird both feel blue. Oh no. But cookies lift their spirits. 5 are left once they eat 2. Uh-oh, we only have 5 cookies left. How many cookies left? 5 cookies. 5 cookies left. At last he gets to Elmo's and he greets Bert and Ernie there. He gives them each 1 cookie. That leaves only 2 to share. Oh no, just 2 cookies. Everybody hold up 2. 2 cookies are left. Uh-oh. We'll bake more cookies here, cries Elmo. We've got all the stuff. The count helps count each cookie they bake until they have enough. Everyone say hooray! Hooray! Oh my goodness, that was such a fun book to read, and you all were such a wonderful audience. Go ahead and give yourself a round of applause.
And of course, after a lovely story with Cookie, you have an opportunity to meet and greet with him. Well, it is time to check in for cookies with Captain Cookie Monster. Not just any Cookie Monster, but Captain Cookie Monster. There he is, he's doing his special meet and greet. Not only do you get to meet Cookie or whoever the special character is for this specialty event, but you usually get some cookies, some refreshments, activities, something that's really fun to do. I've done a couple of these already, but never have I had an adventure like this with Captain Cookie, so I'm excited. You know how for entertainment purposes, we need to bring a bunch of cards to play card games. Because, well, you know what the problem is though with that though, is you can never play cards with a pirate. Because you always find them standing on the deck. We're ready to have cookies with Captain Cookie. Here's a delicious, nice cookie. It's a pretty big one too, very nice. You know, for the price that you pay, these are actually very nice. You also, of course, have to wash it down with an ice cold glass of milk or sipper cup. This is actually pretty cool. You get to keep this, of course. And we have our treasure map. We also have a couple coloring pages. Here's one of a pirate ship and one of the treasure chests that we're looking for. But this is very important because I have the map here that I plotted out our route. So I'm going to tell Captain Cookie how we're going to get the treasure. So right here is Sesame Street up here. So we're going to go down about 2 days and then we're going to hit land. Once we hit land, we're going to go and take a crew and we're going to go up the mountains. Now these mountains are 10,000 feet high. Can you handle that? Okay, you know what, how about this? How about we go around the mountains? That works better, right? Okay, perfect, okay. So the X is right here, okay? But I figured we should kind of explore a little bit and do a little visiting and sightseeing, right? We don't want to go straight for the treasure. We want to enjoy our experience. So I figured we go down this way to this part of the island. We vacation down here. There's a lot of coconuts and drinks that we can have down there. Just enjoy the sun. Then we'll go back over this way, go through the jungles, to the waterfall, go back up this way, and there's a beautiful view. It's magnificent. When the sun is set wonderfully, it's wonderful. And then on the way back to the ship, we'll stop right here for the X and pick up the treasure. How about that? Well, lovely. So I figured this should take us about 5 years. It was an enjoyable experience sitting there with Captain Cookie Monster, delicious cookies, enjoying my cold milk. Now, obviously, those interactions are going to vary based upon the weekend or which it is, but it's still a fun opportunity. I really can't recommend it much more than that, to be honest. It's really fun. Though we're in the off season at this current moment, the dry rides are available, such as Abby's Ferry Flight, Ernie's Rub-a-Dub Sub behind me, as well as the Sesame Street Theater for the showing there. Usually they only have about 1 or 2 showings per day, so make sure you catch a show. They're a wonderful show. The performers are great. So you want to make sure you get there early, sit down, grab a spot, and enjoy. So it's a fun time. So before I leave here from Captain Cookie's Pirate Weekend, I wanted to leave you with a few thoughts and kind of like some tips to help you when it comes to all the future Furry Friends weekends that they have planned here at Sesame Place, California. This is more of like kind of like the base guide of what you can expect going forward with all the different weekends. For example, why I say that is you're going to have a lot of the same things with the story time, the dance party. Those are going to be here as well. They're just going to be re-themed for whatever that weekend is in particular. So Valentine's weekend, of course, the songs will be Valentine's themed. The characters will be dressed up in Valentine's outfits. The story time might be a Valentine's story. Expect those just themed to whatever weekend that is up during that time. You are going to have the special meet and greets like I did with Captain Cookie today. Those are an additional charge, but for example, when I went to the Magic Weekends last year with Abby Cadabby, that was pretty cool. I paid a little extra, but they had a pre-show at the Sesame Street Theater with the magician. They gave you a magic cape, cotton candy, and that was a really fun time. Highly recommended. So keep an eye out to see what special add-on meet and greets that they have there, because that might be perfect for you and your family and your little ones. Also, some of the weekends will have special activities. For example, like Super Grover's Everyday Heroes, they're going to have firefighters, police, paramedics from the city of Chula Vista come down here with their vehicles, and you get to talk with them, interact with them. Maybe they'll even let you into the vehicle. I don't know. It's pretty cool, but just the fact that they're going to bring the engines here is fun. During Tango's the Furry Weekend that they're going to have the adoption agencies come down here, they're actually going to bring friends that you could potentially adopt and bring back to your house and give them a forever loving home. So that's a wonderful opportunity. Also, during this time, the dry rides are the only things that are going to be open. The wet rides, the slides, the water attraction, lazy river, the beach, that's not going to be open during this time. Those won't open until closer to spring break. I don't know the date just yet, but when I find out, I'm going to put the date somewhere right here so you can take a look. It usually goes around spring break time. And even then, when they do reopen, it's usually not all the attractions. It's usually just a few of the attractions until they get fully staffed up for the real water season. And then everything should be open by then. Also, there is no full parade during this time. It's just a much shorter cavalcade. It's the same floats, the same characters, except during this time they just keep going from beginning to end. They don't stop for the little dance break in between. Still a fun show to do. And there's usually no bad seat in the house because there's less people here during that time. So you can pretty much catch it a few minutes before the cavalcade and have a great spot to view it all. But overall, have a great time with these weekends. I myself am going to be going to a few more of them. Not every weekend, unfortunately, I can't do that, but I will be coming here for a few of them. I'm interested to see what Sesame Place does here. They do a great job here. Everyone that works here, the ambassadors, they do a wonderful, wonderful job here. So I'm very proud to have this be kind of like a home park for me and being able to provide videos like this for you guys. Look at this little buddy just walking by. Almost didn't see him. He looked like a leaf, and I saw him move. I'm like, oh, that's not a leaf. Well, mateys, that's going to do it for today's journey here at Sesame Place for Captain Cookie's Pirate Weekend. I had an absolutely amazing time. Did you have a good time today so far? Wonderful. Well, we're going to get ready to set sail, but before we do, we have to load up the cookies. We got to put the sails up, and we got to swap that deck a few more times. I saw Elmo. He was drawing all over with his crayons on the deck, so it happens. When you're a little monster like that, you know. But anyways, Captain's orders, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and then of course make sure to follow me on social media at BigRedJourneys, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram for even more journeys. But until then, we're gonna set sail. Ahoy mateys, and I'll see you on the next journey. Bye-bye now.